And 8:34, and it was just 1 year ago that our next guest was named New York State's first ever Poet Laureate.
Yeah, her passion and her activism is woven into each line of her work, which has now earned her the title of 2024 National Youth Poet Laureate. I just got the chills reading that. She is one of New York's very own, from the Bronx, Miss Stephanie Pacheco. Thanks so much for being here.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What a whirlwind year you have had. I want to read this because I want to get it right. You were selected New York Poet Laureate in 2023.
Yes.
You were recently named the National Youth Poet Laureate. I mean, that's just like Amanda Gorman, which I'm sure a lot of folks remember, became super famous after she read one of her poems at President Joe Biden's inauguration. What was it like for you when you heard the news that you were awarded this?
Oh my gosh, when I heard the news that I was awarded this title, we were all at the Kennedy Center in DC. It was such a stunning commencement, and while I was on stage, I was so overwhelmed with so many different emotions. I couldn't help but just be still, be in shock and awe of the moment. It was just amazing, and I'm so honored to hold this title.
Yes, let's talk about urban word, right, and how that kind of plays into what exactly you craft when you're writing, right? So talk a little bit about that.
So Urban Word is a nonprofit organization based here in New York City, where we do literary arts, all kinds of open mics and workshops to feed into youth and their artistry. And Urban Word for me over the past several years has turned into a family. It's my community of writers.
Yes.
It's where I've learned so much about the craft and also been able to hone in on my passion for it. So it's an amazing organization, and the title literally wouldn't exist without them.
What inspires all of your work?
Oh my gosh, I draw my inspiration from so much.
Yeah.
I mean, well, a lot of my work does talk about growing up here in New York City and all these vibrant colors and cultures that I've been surrounded by. I mean, I've been surrounded by a community that has poured so much love into me, and that definitely finds its way into my work. And also, again, like being a part of the Urban Word legacy, I'm around extremely skillful artists that are always raising the bar of what we can do with language, and they inspire me as well.
Yeah, and that's what's amazing, because it is about your community as well, but it's more than just words on a piece of paper. It is a call to action in a lot of your writing as well. So talk about what you hope people do after hearing and reading some of your work.
Yeah, so I met poetry through the lens of social activism and what it could do to shift people's hearts. And you know, the National Youth Poet Laureate program supports young people who create art that is meant to serve for civic engagement. So, you know, after people hear my poems, first, I hope that they feel it in their hearts, and that it touches and moves something in them, and then that it draws them to want to make changes in their own communities and maybe create stories that shift the world around them as well.
Wow, that is amazing. So tell us a little bit about the work that you're going to share with us today.
So the poem that I have to share with you all today, I'd consider almost like a big sister to the first poem I ever wrote. The first poem that I was assigned in high school was a Where I'm From poem, and it was the first time that I was asked to like paint a picture of the world around me. And since then, you know, being from New York has stayed in my poetry, and for the National Youth Poet Laureate commencement, I was able to put together a poem that did just that, you know, highlighted all the love and all the culture in my community, and has continued that pattern that I've had of, you know, wanting to speak a better world into existence for the people around me.
It's called Yo, Steph, Where You From, right?
Yes.
You're going to do that right now for
Yes,
us.
I am.
Stephanie Pacheco, everybody.
All right.
Take it away.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Field trips called for a walk to the bodega the morning of. Demanded a bacon, egg, and cheese of my $5. Said, we gon' eat before we go. To the Bronx Zoo, always on the D train, always on Wednesdays, always free entry. The train was the hood kids' magic vessel into Wonderland. We made steel poles our enchanted forest, wished upon the stars of its lights, and tapped our feet to the sound of the underground roar. We say the most Bronx trip you could attend was the Bronx Zoo, was the one that was cheapest for the school budget, was the one that all of our mommies could afford, was the other place where caged beings live. Say, the mark of nativity is watching other things in capture. It's being a witness to the cage. It's celebrating the fact that at least we voyage together. Say, we dream of home, too. I say I'm from New York, and I mean, I've been going to the same braiding shop on Fordham since I was 11. I found the rhythm of fingers twirling my hair into soil and blossom and named it my favorite beat. I say I'm from New York, and I mean, I recite Maria Maria by Santana and Mi Corazoncito by Aventura in my sleep. I mean, I dream of song. These be the gospel tunes that made block aunties and tias jump up in praise. I mean, La Pompa was our baptism, and these streets are my church. I say, I began to count the pigeons, how they became holy in my chest too. You black-winged angel, you remind us all of flight. I mean, we dance to anything. The no music clap applies to all situations. It fills the void of disremembering. I say light feet, and we stomp hard, and we don't stay still. I say I'm from New York, and I mean my high school didn't have a gym or an auditorium or a first week ritual that didn't involve a memorial. I mean, they keep trying to shut down my library to build a precinct in its place. I mean, I learned my poverty by learning other people's wealth. I say underfunded. I say we hungry. I say I am song. I say concrete palace. I say my mother built this. I say our people are buried here, so it must be ours. I say we hold these bodies like the ground does, and I mean, I'm gonna make it home, mama. I mean, this city won't swallow me. I mean, this country can't pick me from its teeth. I mean, we gon' eat before we go. I mean, we coming. I mean, we here. I mean, if these city lights are my stars, then I'm not too far from them at all. I mean, if the pigeons can fly, then I can too. I say we black and brown and poor and trans and queer, we're eternal. We build, so we burn. It is cultural practice to refuse to die. Thank you.
Wow. Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
My goodness.
I feel like you are the voice of
Wow.
so many young people
Thank
here in New
you.
York.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was
Thank you so
beautiful and
much.
so moving.
Thank you.
Wonderful job.
Amazing,
Thank
amazing,
you.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
How do you just keep it all up there? My gosh, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Ooh, Stephanie Pacheco, proud to call you New York's very own, okay?
Yes,
Amazing.
thank you
Congratulations.
So much.
So well deserved.
Thank you all for
Gosh,
having
you're
me.
going up, up, and away. You're
Our
going up,
future is
up,
bright,
and-
right?
Oh, yes,
Future
for
is bright.
sure.